Believe it or not, an estimated 19.8 million Americans have already voted in next month's election. Some states are flagging early ballots if voters fill them out incorrectly, and those people are learning how hard it can be to fix their ballot and make it count. Major Garrett shows us now how new pandemic-related voting rules and linked lawsuits have led to questions over how these early votes will be counted.
Hassan Hakeem voted absentee in Elizabeth City, North Carolina last month, or so he thought.
Right now, I'm weak in the knees because, see, like, I'm wondering why my ballot is not going through and nobody's, like, really telling me anything.
Hakeem learned from a friend his absentee ballot had been rejected because it lacked a witness signature, as state law requires.
I asked for it back. I can't get it back. So now what do? Do I go ahead and vote again?
Until this week, procedures for remedying missing witness signatures were tied up in court, one of more than 300 lawsuits in 46 states regarding voting rules in a pandemic. In Texas and Ohio, there are challenges to ballot drop boxes. In Pennsylvania and Wisconsin, legal battles over mail ballot deadlines. David Becker is a CBS News contributor and election law expert.
Changing the rules late in the game, even if they're good changes, that can be really problematic for voters. Voters need certainty about what the rules are.
In 2006, the Supreme Court weighed in with something called the Purcell Doctrine, which says election rules should not be changed close to an election. It does not, however, define how close is too close.
The voters need certainty.
Republican Tim Moore, Speaker of the House in North Carolina, filed the witness signature lawsuit, arguing the rule reduces fraud and procedures shouldn't be changed so late in a campaign season.
Whatever you start with, those are the rules. You don't change the rules midway through the game.
Just this week, a federal judge upheld the witness signature requirement, which meant Hassan Hakeem's absentee ballot was invalid.
My ballot got rejected. So I'm here to vote again in person this time.
So yesterday, he headed to his local early voting center to cast a new one, and did so successfully.
Do you feel like this election is more important than other elections in your life?
Yes, this one is more important than anyone I done seen yet.
By any measure, Hakeem was an attentive, you might even say tenacious voter. He was tracking the process throughout, and now he knows his vote is in and it will be counted. But all these rule changes and lawsuits raise questions about voter access and the quality of voter education. In North Carolina, data shows that the percentage of black absentee ballots that have not been accepted is nearly 2.5 times higher than white voters' mail-in ballots. Tony?
Yeah, and we know that first-time voters are often more likely to make errors on those ballots as well. Major, very eye-opening report. Thank you very much. You know, all this is done to reduce fraud, but the issue is that there's no evidence of widespread fraud in any election, according to the FBI, going back as far as the country's history.
It's a good thing he was so tenacious because, to use Major's word, a lot of people just say, never mind.
Yeah.
But the fact that he kept at it, wanting to know, and I'm glad we got to see that he actually got his vote in and it counts.
Yeah, that was encouraging, but by the same time, you do.
Let's not miss the point of the
disappointing
story.
you have to work this hard to get your vote counted.
Yeah. You need your ID to vote in America, plus 8 hours, plus
Yeah.
check on it later.